Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. If you're joining us, this is session 8 of day 3 of our Scottish National Short Course Open. I'm Robert Taylor. With me again today is Tony Rose. Hi, Tony.
Afternoon. Good to see you again, Robert. Another afternoon of good swimming ahead of us, hopefully.
Yeah, we had an exciting morning, a lot of good times posted, and we've got a fairly busy session again this afternoon, which effectively is just a replication of what we had this morning.
With one extra bonus.
One extra bonus, a 1500 freestyle to finish with. We get underway with individual medley, male and open, and then it alternates male and open and female, as you can see on the caption. Freestyle, butterfly, breast, a bit of everything this afternoon, which is good. And we get something we rarely get is an IM, an individual medley 100 metres. One of the main things that's added to the programme at the short course. It doesn't happen very often. Certainly at district championships you very rarely ever get our swimmers doing that, but it's a bit of fun for them.
Yep, no, they like doing it.
And you'll see that the very last event we have a 1500. There are 2 heats. There will only be 1 heat swam this afternoon. The fastest heat will be swum this evening. And if you had joined us earlier on, you will know that we start half an hour earlier. For those of you joining us for the first time, normally the finals first 2 days start at 5:30, but we start half an hour earlier on the Sunday to allow a lot of swimmers who certainly have come from a long way down south to get back if they can, maybe get trains or planes or whatever. And nice to see a good contingent as always from the northeast of England and sort of North Yorkshire. Always lovely seeing them coming up and supporting the meet as they do year after year. And as Tony's mentioned, this actually is the same weekend as the English short course, and it's nice to see a lot of them from the north of England coming up and wanting to swim here rather than at the English event. So we've male and open 200 individual medley to start with. This morning we had 5 heats of everything. This afternoon it can be anything between 1 and maybe 5 or 6 heats or more. So there's 4 heats, and these are the times that swimmers have that are a little bit slower than we had this morning. So there's an opportunity for some of these swimmers to try their best to get into an A, a B or a C final. A and B finals for 400 metres and 200 metres. 100s and 50s are all A, B and C. And we did see a few swimmers the last couple of days managing to get into B, C. I'm not quite sure if they managed. I think we've got one person maybe into an A final.
Yeah, no, there was one. But we've had a good spattering of swimmers from the afternoons making it in. So we'll keep you posted on how that's progressing. Let you know if anyone's looking like they're going to get close to that. And there's been yesterday and Friday, some of that was due to quite a few swimmers are at university doing exams at the moment, and they've had dispensation to move their race into the afternoon rather than it being in the morning when they would have had an exam. So there's been a couple of them, but also just some swimmers improving their time significantly and qualifying anyway. So we'll keep you posted on that.
Yeah, we've had some very fast swims. I think probably the highlight would maybe be Conor Aspinall from an outside lane.
Yeah, he had a great swim this morning, didn't he?
Had a really good swim, and just missed out on getting into the A final, improved his time by about 4 or 5 seconds, and is into the B final. It can be done.
It can.
Some of these guys will have to swim out their skins potentially to get a B final, but there's lots of places up for grabs.
It's one of the benefits of having 3 finals. It does give a big opportunity to as wide a range of people to experience coming back in the evening to swim a final. It's a good opportunity for them to do that in this kind of competitive environment. So that's the reason for having so many. It's good discipline to get people into the habit of.
Referees Salas Swinney and Sean Dawson. Phil Cartwright and Ross Stewart, the two gentlemen who will be our starters for the afternoon session. As we did mention, technical officials come and support this event. Without them, the meet wouldn't go ahead. The vast majority of these officials don't have swimmers taking part. So we're really grateful that they give up their weekend and come along and support the event. So, underway with the very first of our IMs. N2, we have Sam Cool from Steprock, 3 Lockie Bullock from Shetland, 4 Alexander McNiven, one of the Bass Club, 5 Kyle Mossman, City Glasgow, 6 is Alex Clark, Village College, and 7 Carrick Thompson, Inverclyde. 2:17 and 2:18 entry times in this one, so 2 lengths of every stroke, butterfly, back, breast and free to finish with. Important not to go too hard. Okay, Bullock 28.13, early leader from Sam Cool. Kyle Mossman in third at the moment. Fastest on entry times, Alexander McNiven from Warner Bass Club. Alexander at the moment in 6th place. Things can change when they transition onto the breaststroke. The slowest of the 3 strokes, so a very good breaststroke can bring you right back into contention. 102.43 for Lucky. Still has that advantage. Good backstroke from Alex Scott, got him into 3rd place, and he's certainly making a move on the breaststroke section to close on Loki and Sam. With a little, there's your camera snapshot. It's just the advantage over on the far side with Loki and Sam, but it's tightening up and also getting into the picture. The Inverclyde swimmer at Carrick Thompson.
It's 4 of them now, isn't it?
Something Inverclyde are very good at, producing excellent breaststrokers, and Carrick Thompson, no surprise to see them getting into the mix here. He's gone second. Sam Cool though over on the far side with the advantage. Sam does a lot of open water, so he'll give it everything on the freestyle section, and as you can see, he's now beginning to pull at least 2 or 3 clear. All about second now. Sam going to take the first heat. And coming down with very little left. Sam Cool takes that quite comfortably, and no real surprise, Tony, to see some very fast times again.
Yep.
4 of them all inside their entry time. 2:15.12 right through to 2:16.44. Carrick, Alex and Lockie all inside their times. Kyle Mossman just a fraction over, as was Alexander McNiven. So good start.
Yep, no, that's a good race as well. More of the same, please. We've got Cameron O'Donnell from South Lanarkshire in lane 1. In lane 2 is Arthur Blacklaws from City of Leicester. Ben Toward from Tynemouth in 3 is teammate Jay Didi. In 4, Hayden Sterling is St Thomas Arbroath in 5. Richie Saunders from Warrender in 6. Zach Weatherhead, University of Aberdeen Performance in 7. And Dan Hay, Forth Valley in lane 8. Pretty even, as you might expect, really, on the first 50 here. Maybe lane 3, just edging it. Ben Toward from the Tynemouth swimmer. Just maybe not. Yeah, it was Ben. Dan as well. Good push out there from Ben in lane 3, and he's now got a reasonably clear lead ahead of the rest of them. This 6 swimmers reasonably in a line. Zach Weatherhead from University of Aberdeen coming through a little bit on his backstroke. It's very much Ben's race at the moment as he comes through at the halfway mark.
He's got a health advantage so far. Fastest on backstroke as well, 32.88. Second faster than Zach Weatherhead. Let's see how this develops on the breaststroke. Zach Wegerhead making a bit of a move, as is Hayden Sterling in 5. Hayden Sterling certainly travelling very fast, probably just in second place now, also in pink cap. Dan Hay for Valley Tridents. Now there's about half a metre separating 4 of them, and the Warner swimmer Richie Saunders has literally come from nowhere to also get into the mix, along with Arthur Blacklaws. Now it's very tight, second and a half or so to 2 seconds, cover most of them. Now this is where Hayden Sterling just tries to extend that advantage. He's about a body length clear now, and he's kicking for home. He's got this one pretty well wrapped up. Second place is going to be lane 3. But St Thomas, Hayden Sterling, 2:14.68. Nice wee PB for him. Arthur Blacklaws takes second, 2:15.81. Dan Hay for Valley Tridents in third. And again, a good selection of PBs there from first 6. Well done, guys. 6 out of 8. That's not to be sniffed at.
Very nice indeed. Moving into heat 3, Finlay Brown, East Lothian in 1, Seth Palmer, Darlington in 2, Michael O'Neill from Borough Stockton in 3, James Hendon, Tadcaster in 4, Alex Cantley from University of Aberdeen Performance in 5, Charlie Ward, Borough Stockton in 6, Jasper Broom, South Ayrshire in 7, Blake Hardman, Inverclyde in lane 8. And strong start in 4, James Hendon, Tadcaster swimmer. Marginally ahead after that first 25. Going well as well in 6.
Lovely turn from Charlie Ward there.
He went into the same and come out almost a body length up for Charlie. 27. Got nearly a second on Blake.
Yeah. Pretty tight for second, third, fourth and fifth.
Yeah. Blake coming back in 8 here. And in lane 4, it's still James Hendon's there or thereabouts. Good backstroke leg from Blake Hardman.
Michael O'Neill coming through quite strongly. Now on the breaststroke section, Blake Hardman trying to maintain that good backstroke, but coming through extremely strongly now is Alex Cantley.
Yeah,
what difference a good breaststroke does.
Oh yeah. And it looks like it's James and Alex are the ones with the strong breaststrokes in this one. They've pulled away. And pushing ahead is Alex Cantley now. Fastest on the breaststroke by a second. And it's those two dominating now. Who's got the legs on this freestyle? Alex looking strong. 15-year-old from University of Aberdeen. He went 2:15 at the Midland meet where he won this year. And so that's what he's aiming for now, to get under that 2:15.67 that he did there. And I think he's going to do that quite comfortably. Super swim from him, 2:12.56. So.
Well done, guys.
Yeah, very good
First
swimming.
3 home, all under 2:15. Great swims for James and Blake as well. And Finlay in 4th place. Also inside his entry time. Jasper Broom also. Great swimming, 5 out of the 8 again. Personal best.
There you go. Final heat, Austin McPherson, Gary in 1, Mano Drysdale from Edinburgh Uni in 2, one of those Inverclyde breaststrokers you were talking about earlier, Luke Garrity, City of Glasgow in 3, Rory Vick, another strong breaststroker from Warrender in 4, Miller Cunningham, Glen Rothis in 5, Lucas Snowden, Aberdeen in 6, Finch Geary from Step Rock in 7, and Keir Stormont, Hart Midlothian in lane 8. Strong start in 2, Mano Drysdale, Edinburgh University swimmer. And he's gone out strong.
Big ask for any of these guys to get anywhere near making a C final.
Yeah, 2:10 is the qualifying. So I mean, Alex did well. Still a couple of seconds off it, but yeah, this is a big improvement for them all to get through. Miller 27.25, good first 50 on the fly. And Mano sticking with him, coming through as well in 7 is Finch Geary. And the breaststrokers in 3 and 4 just need to hang on.
Yeah. Got to be turning pretty close to a minute a second to give them half a chance. 3 of them pretty close. 1:00.78. Mano Drysdale, Miller Cunningham, Finch Geary. We'll really have to get an excellent breaststroke to give them half a chance of maybe getting close to 2:10.
Yeah, so Rudy and Luke are coming through, but they've left themselves an awful lot to do on this breaststroke and freestyle legs. Mano's swinging strong. He's looking good out there in lane 2. He's maintained it on the breaststroke. In fact, he's probably pulled away from the 2 that were nearest to him originally. I think
he's got half a chance. It is half a chance. 1:39.64.
Got to a 30 point. It's going to be tough going, but
very tough going.
It's a good swim though. Regardless, what was his entry? 2:15. No, slow than that. Yeah. 2:16. So he's going to be well up on his entry. Coming back strong, Miller Cunningham.
Yeah, both these guys are also swimming well inside their PBs. Well, is it going to get anywhere near it? Not quite, but 3 good swims, guys. Finch Geary flying at the end. 2:12.57.
100th behind Alex Cantley in the previous one.
So that's finish order. 3 excellent PBs. Through Rivek just outside his entry time in 4th position. So a lot of good swims to get us underway in that first event. Stay with 200 metres, it's freestyle this time. And as your caption shows, we have 5 heats. This is the first one. Charlie Hoare, Wonderbass Club in 1. Emily Taylor, South Lanarkshire 2. Rebecca Malling, Belsill Sharks 3. 4 is Caitlin Reid, Wonderbass Club. 5, Ava Smith Geary. 6, Sophia Surgeon from City Manchester. And 7, Charlotte Hunter from North Townsend. 213s, sort of mid to high for all these girls. Charlie Hoare, the youngest in lane 1, just 12. That's a very respectable time, 2:13 for a 12-year-old, Tony.
Yeah, no, she's gone out, looking good.
3 red caps, Warner, Belsill and Warner respectively in 1, 3 and 4. But it's the Belsill swimmer just with the advantage, 30.23.
Attacking this hard, looks like very fast tempo stroke for Rebecca. She's had some nice swims this weekend. She's finalist in this event at Snags, only 14 years old. And she's really attacked this one in this first 100. Caitlin trying to keep with her. So at the moment, it's Rebecca's show.
Yeah, Rebecca's like quite a number of the younger swimmers just improving. They don't all go in a straight line, but Rebecca has been making significant inroads into those times over the last year or so. As Tony says, that pretty good meet in April at the age groups. Being challenged by Caitlin Reid, Wonder swimmer.
Who's slowly reeling her back in, isn't she? Caitlin 16, Rebecca 14. A bit of experience maybe showing as she, more known as a backstroker, Caitlin, but she's shown good form in this freestyle. In every stroke she's working really hard to get back at Rebecca Malling.
Rebecca with a wee bit work to do if she wants to win this one.
It's going to be in the 2:10 mark, I would think.
Probably a shade over 2:10. Caitlin Dood still coming back at her. I think Rebecca's just going to hang on though.
Yeah.
Digging in there. She does not want to give this one up. Just over 2:10. Well, 2:11. That's still a nice improvement for both of them. Emily Taylor takes third.
Nice race.
Yeah, very nice race.
Contrasting styles there.
That now confirmed. Well done, girls. Pleased with that, both of you. Let's move on to our second heat. Emily Dickens, University of Aberdeen Performance 1, 2, Poppy Nutman, Tadcaster 3, Jennifer Smith, Breaststroke, India, Loney at Bryden, News Hill and Whitehall. 5 is Anna Scattery from University of Aberdeen Performance. 6 is Billy Linton, Breaststroke. 7 Gemma Brown, Phoenix Aquatics, and 8 Charlotte Soulsby from Newcastle Swim Team. Level at the first turn, maybe just lane 4, Tony.
Just about, but it's almost an arrowhead there, but a very, very shallow narrow arrowhead. That wouldn't make much damage to anyone. It is Lindia Leone. 2:12 is her entry. There's not a lot, there's only 0.7 between all of these guys. And really not much at all. Very contrasting to the previous heat where Rebecca went out hard and led the field almost all the way. This one is a much cagier affair.
All swimming very much within themselves at the moment. Probably very much along their entry times as well. 103.66. Well, all entered literally on a 1:12, a couple just a fraction over at 2:13. But you've got that nice arrow formation, which we don't often see.
No. She's definitely spearheading this one.
Especially in an event like a 200.
So she's in a 2:11 again, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a wee bit slower than the previous heat.
Rebecca did tie up slightly, so maybe if India Leone can just keep pushing on, she'll get in and around that 2:11 again. What was her entry? Was 2:12.36, so that would be an improvement if she can hold it. Good coming through. Poppy Nutman from Tadcaster in 2, really strong in this final, and also lane 6 is Millie Linton. I think India's just going to hang on, but only just. 2:10. Oh, she came back very well. Poppy there, 32.1. She really pushed hard on that last 50. 2:11.04, so that's an improvement for her. And I think third was Millie. Let's just get that confirmed.
Just wait for that.
Yep.
So first 3 all inside their entry time, a joint 4th. So our third heat in 1. Lily Edden from City Sunderland, 2 Elena Sanderson, Perth City, 3 Erin Jones, Newcastle Swim Team, 4 is Lily Davison, Chesterley Street, 5 Caitlin Morton, City Glasgow, 6 Freya Tinsdale from City Sunderland, 7 Rebecca Reid, Bonda Bass Club, and 8 Charlotte Craig, Ren 96.
Less than a second between them on entry, and
Lily Davison though, Chesterley Street swimmer. Very strongly, Tony. That's a cracking start. 29.36.
Joint second there, both 30.36 and 300s behind us Freya, so it is as close as it looks. There's 5 of them behind Lily.
Well, very tight for second at the moment. Rebecca Reid possibly just fraction ahead. The rest for that second. And let's see if they can come back at the leader. Rebecca Reid not far behind now. Lena Sanderson in 2 coming through as well.
Yeah, so it's the 3 of them now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Rebecca Sanderson, I think, it's strikes the front. And she's gone maybe half a metre clear. So the red cap of Perth City, but it's just beginning to pull clear of the rest. Rebecca Reid in second still, tight for third.
So looking to get under that 210, going to be tight for it, but it's a possibility for Elena in particular. Just comes back in that time again, and she should just about get there. The others not too far behind, but Eleanor Sanderson, Midland District age group champion at this, and she's coming in to the wall, finishing strong. Is she going to get under that 210? Just, I think she is.
Yeah, Fierce Tinsdale takes second, and Lily takes third. 210, 33, 211.01. So the first 4 home, all inside their entry times. Well done, ladies. First sub 210 for the Perth City lass. So moving on to heat 4, Caitlin Young from Crawley, 5 Alice Ward, Burroughs Stockton, 2 Alice Ward, 3 Ella Took, University of Stirling, 4 Molly Weir, Heart of Middle Lane, 5 Ruby Robinson, Tadcaster, 5 Matilda Bastondale, 4 Valley Tridents, 7 Emily Foster, City Sunderland, and 8 Ella Pullman, University of Aberdeen Performance. Maybe 7 just coming through to take a very slight advantage. City Sunderland swimmer.
Yeah.
Emily Foster, 29.65. 2 sub-30s. Caitlin Young not that far off the pace either, over on the far side in 1.
Ella Took coming through in this one. She had some good distance freestyles this weekend from memory. And she's looking strong on this second 50. Maybe just edged ahead of Caitlin and Emily. Yeah, 61. Got nearly a second up on that second 50, so she's really striking ahead now, Ella. Emily Forster still there. Lane 4 fastest in, Molly Weir is trying to get back at Ella, but Ella's looking pretty strong.
Looks pretty good, doesn't she?
Another 32, so this is going to be well under 210, you'd think. 26, 27 maybe. If she can pull it back on this one, she's looking strong. Battles for second by the looks of it. Molly Weir at the moment and Emily Forster are the 2 battling out for that. Oh, nothing between them at the turn there.
Hardly is it?
As they come up to the last 10, no doubt about the winner. This one, Emily Took. It's how far under 210 she goes. It's going to be quite a long way actually. 2:7.54. Nice.
7 just gets up. Emily Foster. 2:9.72. 9.85 for Molly Weir. I'll be pleased with that. Getting under 210, that's psychologically a good place to be.
Yeah, nice swim from Ella. 2:05.4 is the final time. Yeah. That was a super swim from Ella there. Like 2.5 second improvement. Oh, can some of these swimmers get what do they need? Something like a 2:06? 2:05.45 it is to get in.
Right. Big ass Grace Renfrew, Perth City 1. Matilda Smith, City Sunderland 2, 3. Maddie Cool from University of Aberdeen Performance. 4, Ella Cunningham, City Glasgow. 5, Lucy Raper, Morpeth. 6, Molly Irvin Watson, Dumfries. 7, Charlotte Payton, Tynemouth. And 8, Tiffany Latham from Wall Wolverhampton School. Might just be lane 4 with that slight advantage. Ella Cunningham from Molly Irvin Watson in lane 6.
Not really a lot between them, is it?
Charlotte
0.3.
29.94. Well, they've really got to motor if they want to be anywhere near 206. Ella Cunningham.
Nice turn.
I think just shades it. Charlotte Payton well there in lane 7. And those two are almost together. Lane 7 just again. 102.48. Well, maybe a 208, Tony.
Yeah. Not dissimilar to the last heat. So lane 2 coming through now. Matilda Smith from the city of Sunderland. And it's still really close across 4 or 5 swimmers, and they're going to go right to the wire. This one, I think. Lane 7 coming through strong. Charlotte Payton again. She led at this turn last time. She's still in the lead. Another 33 that time, so 2.8 is going to be a push, I think. For that 100th between those two swimmers at the front in that last 50. And it's lane 2 now maybe coming through.
Yeah.
Matilda. No, maybe still just Charlotte, but only just. So who's got the legs in this last 25? Coming through strong as well. In lane 5 is Lucy Raper, who usually has come back very fast in the last 25 on most of her races, and just leaves it just too late for that one. Matilda Smith gets it. 2.86. Charlotte Payton 2.87. Lucy Raper 2.899.
Well done to the 3 girls getting 2.08s, 3 PBs for them. Ella Cunningham just dropping back for 4th. And the 3 girls from the northeast of England. 1, 2, 3. That concludes the first the female events for this afternoon. We move on to 5 more heats for the guys. This time male and open. 100 metres butterfly. Dan Hay, Forth Valley Tridents. 2 is Tiani Hamdis from Tadcaster. 4 is Jamie Hay from Geary, teammate Hayden Pritchard in 5. And 6, Benin Bulb from City Manchester, and 7 is Ollie Carter from the University of Stirling.
So on this one, it's 56.9 is the C final. Some folk later on are peppering around that. It's Tinye Makamadze, who's coming out very strong, the Tadcaster swimmer. And he's going to take the 50, 26.81. Hayden Pritchard and Dan Hay just behind him. But it's Tinye who's out in the lead at the moment. 17-year-old from Tadcaster.
Still looking good.
He does. And is he going to take this and get under the minute maybe? Certainly got himself in a good position to do that if he can hold on. Now, Benye Mibao from City of Manchester coming through strong, but is Tinye going to hold on?
Yeah.
Just, and he gets just under the minute as well. There's a bit of a lunge at the wall there from Tinye, but he takes it and he gets under the minute. 5 seconds is Benye Mibao, and 3rd is Dan Hay. That was, he almost lost that one at the end, didn't he? There,
just about, yeah, just about on the touch. It's our second heat. Thomas Connell, Tynemouth 1. Luke Thompson, Stirling Swimming 2. Arthur Maguire, Chesterley Street 3. 4, Andrew Lew, Steprock 5. Sam Hutchison, Tadcaster 6. Yeo Olufi from University of Aberdeen Performance, 7 Daniel Payton from Tynemouth, and 8 Kieran Brown from Aberdeen. 59.8 to 1, 0024, so half a second less than that for all 8 swimmers. Very, very tight indeed. Coming to the halfway, Thomas Connell over on the far side in 1 with the advantage. 27-21, Andrew Lewis, Step Rock, coming through to challenge. But still Thomas over in 1, going particularly well. Andrew Lew in 2nd. Near side to us, Kieran Brown, well there. A little.
Was Andrew going to nudge it? Could be Andrew, I think.
Lane 1. Thomas Connell,
just
58.97 from Andrew Lew and Kieran Brown.
So that was tight, 4 of them under the minute.
Was indeed.
Andrew improves on his entry, as does Thomas. So, and Kieran, so under the minute for the first time there for Kieran, so that's good stuff, as well as Thomas. So 30, Finn Proud, Newcastle in 1, Giuliano Lestroni, University of Stirling in 2, Oliver Hodchick, University of Aberdeen Performance in 3, Carol Alexander, City of Sunderland in 4, Christian Matheson, Newcastle in 5, Micah van Blerk, Aberdeen Performance in 6, Lockie Lily Bullock, Shetland in 7, and Julian O'Croy, Delting in lane 8. Oof, look at that start from lane 6, Micah van Blerk.
Yeah, great job.
Off like a rocket. Can he hold on?
And he's gone out extremely strongly, Tony.
He certainly has. So let's see if he can hold on. 26.09. Entry time for Micah was a 59.2. Well, he should be really challenging that with this swim. He's looking very, very strong. Right there in 2, Giuliano Lestroni. So a good swim this morning on his medley, I think, this morning. And but Micah's still hanging on in there, and he's still looking strong, and this should be well under. See whether he can get that 56.95, and he does.
Yeah.
That's him in the C final. Great swimming there from Micah. There's still a possibility that somebody else beats him this afternoon, but that was very good. So he moves him up into 7th place on that one. So he's got a bit of a safety net with one other person to go faster, can go faster than him this afternoon. But that was super swimming from Micah. Confirmed, and Christian. Let's not forget the rest of them. They all had great swims, just slightly overshadowed by Micah's super great swim. Heat 4, Jamie Waller, Heart of Midlothian in lane 1, Finn Neve, City of Norwich in 2, Lewis Maxwell Powells from Warrender in 3, Lewis Kessel, Darlington in 4, Nathaniel Shanubi, University of Stirling in 5, Alex Whittle from Newcastle in 6, Callum Mongan from Aquabears in 7, and Alexander Morton, Darlington in lane 8. So they all know what they're going to do. So you've lane 6 again. That's Alex Whittle from Newcastle, and going with him in 5 is Nathaniel Shanubi. They've both performed well over the last 2 days. University of Stirling and Newcastle. Good turn there from the Stirling swimmer Nathaniel Shanubi, and he's looking strong too. 26.37. Well, we might well have another 56 swim here if he can hold this on. He's got some company as well, so that'll help spur them both on. Coming through in 3, Lewis Maxwell Powells. He's looking strong. Still Nathaniel though. He's got the legs in this last 25. 56.82 is now the target.
It's going to be pretty close to that.
Yeah, maybe just over, I think.
Yeah, just over it.
Nice swim though, 57.66. That's nearly a second up on his entry. 58.09 for Lewis. He's improved as well. third Alex Whittle. And he's improved on his entry as well, so nice swimming there from the top three. Final heat.
1 Titus Pike, Aquajets, Newcastle. 2 Rory Young, City Glasgow. 3 Fergus Woodward, Portobello. 4 Finlay Nelson, University of Stirling. 5 Ethan Williams, Newcastle. 6 Richard Butterworth, Morpeth. 7 David Landman, Phoenix Aquatics. And 8 Jim McCormack, Chesterley Street. High 57s, low 58s in this one. They've got to find a second or more. Nice start in lane 5, Finlay Nelson. Nelson, the next free swimmer now at University of Stirling.
He's on for a 56 point as well if he can hold on this pace. And he's looking good, Finlay. Can he hold on?
They could come back at him.
Lane 1 coming strong. Titus Pike from Aquajets. He is coming back well.
Finlay might well die.
Yeah.
Boy, just
Titus
typed
got
out
it.
of it. 57.38, 57.48, and 100 further, 3 tenths. Rory Young taking third.
Nice swimming. So Micah is the one from that one that gets himself an evening swim. Well done, Micah. And, moving into the next event, this is 324, the female 100 breaststroke. 6 heats. First heat we have Nellie Colvin, Dumfries in 1, Chanel Hutchinson, City of Sunderland in 2, Alana MacDonald from University of Aberdeen Performance in 3, Olivia Davies, Midlothian in 4, Ailey McNichol, Glenrothes in 5, Lucy Raper, Morpeth in 6, Pip Brotherton from South Tyne in 7, and Astrid Carroll, Stockport Metro in lane 8. 4 lengths of the pool. Quite a lot of gap between these guys. There's 118.8 up to 122. Astrid, para swimmer in lane 1 here. You'll notice with the little tapper to shore when she's entering the vicinity of the wall. And it's in lane 3 though, Alana MacDonald looking strong, along with in lane 5 Ailey McNichol from Glenrothes. As they come through, it looks like it's maybe Ailey. Alana's standing with her. As they come into the wall, who's going to get the touch? Oh, it's very tight here. All in the timing. It was Alana. 1:16.74. That's a nice improvement for her.
Good swim.
Excellent swim there. That's a good couple of seconds for Alana. And 1:15.4 is the target here for the C final. And Alana's only a second away. So showing the rest of them. Can be done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this one is we've got a number of swimmers in the last heat who are entered around the 1:15, so, but that doesn't have to be in the last heat, as we've just seen there. Good swimming. Lizzie Wyke, Edinburgh Uni in lane 1. In 2 we have Abby Craib from University of Aberdeen, Rosie Stutfield Warrender in 3, Freya Tyndall, City of Sunderland in 4, Sophie McCallum from Midlothian in 5, Jessica Bell, Borough Stockton in 6, Millie Barton, Bellshill in 7, and Jenny Maguire, South Lanarkshire in 8.
Millie Barton, no show in lane 7.
So good start from Rosie. Just missed out on a medal at the Scottish Summer Meet, Rosie, in this event. She's not quite ahead though. It's Jenny Maguire, South Lanarkshire swimmer. The 6th in the Scottish Summer Meet. That same race as Rosie. West District V East.
Certainly very tight
though in the middle.
4 virtually in a line here.
Midlothian swimmer Sophie McCallum showing well. Rosie's gone back into the pack, and it's these 3: Sophie McCallum, Jessica Bell, and Jenny Maguire. Looks like Jenny, maybe. It is Jenny.
Yeah.
Nice swim from her. Oh, 1:16.48. So that's another super swim. Over 2-second improvements on her entry.
Yeah, good solid swims again. So the third heat. Lauren Cantley, University of Aberdeen performance is 1. 2, Ciara Binns, Tadcaster. 3, Ciara Hart, Scotia. 4, Niamh Blackett, Newcastle swim team. 5 is Matilda Wilson, Morpeth. 6, Olivia May Curran, Tadcaster. 7, Eva Bremner, Morpeth. And 8, Ellen White, Stirling Swimming. Another good contingent from north of England area in this one.
Line 5 missing, but
just below 7, but not much in it. Eva Bremner, Morpeth swimmer, might just have a slight advantage at the turn, maybe half a metre, and a wee bit faster as it needs to be if they want to get anywhere close to getting into a final. Ciara Hart in second, making a move, but it's still Eva Bremner. Not much in it though. Ciara Hart second. Over on the far side, Lauren Cantley not that far back. Inside the final few metres, the Morpeth swimmer just digging in. I think she's just going to hold. A nice swim from her, 1:15.32. Well done.
C final
to Eva.
C final for her. Well done.
Ciara Hart, 1:15.82. Eva Bremner gets herself into the
it's in the C final.
C final. Well done, Eva.
So see if anyone else can. She's the 8th person in that one, so that's the target now. 1:15.32 for these swimmers. Heat 4, Maya Stahl from Step Rock in 1, AJ Aquajets in Newcastle, Nadia Dogan in 2, Amelia Burrell, Glenrothes in 3, Alana Wilson from Bellshill in 4, Beth Craik from Aberdeen in 5, Millie Rivers from Durham City in 6, Ava Finlay from Morpeth in 7, and in lane 8, Emma Binney in the Clyde swimmer.
The Rivers off nicely in 6, took me. Another good turn from her. Gives her that advantage coming down. Coming down to the halfway mark, Millie Rivers with the advantage. Not much in it though. Another 35 and a bit. 4 of them in that 35-second range, so if they can push one another on, some of them could also get into that C final. And coming through extremely strongly is the Bellshill swimmer Alana Wilson to take it up. She's a good turn though. She's just hit the front at the moment. Can she maintain this strong finish? Beth Craik on her shoulder, the two of them virtually together. Lana Wilson, Beth Craik. Lana Wilson takes up. Beth Craik second, 1:32.32.
Oh, that's exactly the same time. So at the moment we have a swim off.
That's good.
Yeah.
Potentially it's good because they're both here this afternoon, not one from this morning and one from this afternoon. So we'll wait and see what happens.
Yeah, I have a funny feeling somebody.
There's
a lot of swimming still to come, isn't there?
Somebody that will go a little bit faster, but we could still have a swimmer for reserves.
Reserves if they wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the penultimate heat. Lily Ella Curran from Aquajets in Newcastle in 1, Emma Simpson Silver City in 2, Lula Milne City of Glasgow in 3, Bronwyn Payne Edinburgh Uni in 4, Leonie Bedborough Heart of Midlothian in 5, Joey Lau Derwentide and Gateshead in 6, Katie Towers from South Lanarkshire in 7, and Libby Hadlington or Wolverhampton School in lane 8. So these guys know what they've got to do. Ideally not do 1:15:32, otherwise they'll be in a swim off, 3-way swim off, but I'm sure they would prefer that to none, but I'm sure they will be aiming to go faster. But 1:16:5 and 4 is their entry, so they've still got to go some to improve.
We need something probably sub 35 here.
Well, there or thereabouts, isn't it? Bronwyn Payne now at Edinburgh Uni, and they're in lane 4. She's looking good, and
Emma Simpson, Ella Curran.
Golly, there's 4 of them now.
All the action over the far side, Tony. Lane 1 and 3, Lula Milne.
14-year-old from City of Glasgow, Lula. She's looking very strong, but maybe just edging her is Lily Ella Curran, the Aquajet swimmer in 1.
Yeah, she looks as though she's got this one on the far side. Yeah.
And
well
she
done.
is. So that gets her
comfortably into the final.
Yeah, she's now in 6th place. So
do we have a joint?
We've got joint first reserve at the moment.
Joint first reserve.
Yeah. So if Ava and Alana are looking to do another swim, then that's at the moment. But we still have one more heat to go, and that could change. And these guys' entries are in around 1:15, but not as fast as 1:15.
So we want a couple of swimmers not matching any of the times inside 1:15:32.
1:15:32 is currently the first reserve time. The slowest, the time in is 1:15:3. Is now the time to beat. Starts in 1.
Outside lane's going well.
Did we say these ones?
This is Ava Ross.
Ava Ross in 3, Sydney Boyd in 1, Millie Coe in 2, Abby Mitchell in 4, Cara White in 5, Abby Whitfield in 6, Emma Bugazzi in 7, and Josie Grimes in 8. Sydney Boyd slightly down on the previous heat, so they've got some work to do.
They've got a motor.
So Sydney maybe down here in 5. Cara White, the Ren 96 swimmer, is now in the lead.
Cara White, Eva Ross.
Cara, I think.
Yeah, looks like Cara White's got this one from maybe a late 4.
Oh,
Abby Mitchell, Eva Ross.
So she's in there, Cara White, 1:14.6. Takes her near the top of the C final, which means now that we have a swim off for the second reserve space. Because Cara's got herself comfortably in there. Good swim.
Ren swimmer gets into the C final. Pretty comfortably in the end.
Yeah, she came back very strong in that second 50. That was a super second 50. Moving on, next race, next event, Maiden Open 53.
Gannon Robertson, Sebastian Calvert, Rowan Brown, Kel Happer, Quinton Cheng.
23.87. That's the C final in this one. There's a few guys at the far back end that are around that, so let's see what these guys can do. It's a fast swim here in 2 from Gannon Robertson. 24.33. So that's significantly faster than his entry. Kyle Harper 24.94, just outside his entry, and Quinton Cheng in 3rd. So moving on, second heat. Rory Vick, Cameron Taylor, Adam Meikle, Andrew Liu, Jack Trousdale, Tom Robinson, Yaya Aflili, and Rory McCallum. 24.7 to 24.83, so 13/100ths of a second on paper between these swimmers. Fast start from Adam Meikle, Tynemouth swimmer. He's really gone out fast. See if he can hold that. He does, and he's looking good here. 24.77 was his entry time, and he's got it. Just head down, see what he can do. 24.49, so that's a nice improvement for him. Jack 24.66. Third Tom Robinson 24.71. All of them inside their entries.
So 8 in this one: Alex Davidson, Sam Hutchison, Ruben Pearson, Kate McLaughlin, Alexander Morton, and Annie Academies, Robert Christian, Devin Crichton. 24.5, barely separated by just over 1/10 of a second. No lane 8.
Tina Makamadze, Tadcaster swimmer, looking good again. He had a strong swim earlier on, and he's coming back from that fly 100 into this 50 freestyle, and he's got this one licked. 24.09. That was a nice, just stretched at the end there. Thought he was going to get a 23 points. But Tine Makamadze takes that one. Alexander Morton second, and Robert Christian is in 3rd.
Yeah.
Getting closer to that 23.87, which is the target.
Austin McPherson, Jim McCormack, Hayden Pritchard, Alfred Maguire, Benjamin Abdi, Elliot Griffiths, Max Turnbull, Fergus Woodward. Sort of mid 24 seconds for this one. Jim McCormack perhaps in 2. It's all very close of that first turn. Nice turn in lane 6. Elliot Griffiths coming through, and he's getting charged by Benjamin Mabu. It's going to be 1-2. Griffiths takes it 24.24, 24.45. And Max Turnbull 24.53.
Syria Manchester 1-2. Fifth heat, Jasper Harrison in 1, Finlay Nelson in 2, Alex Holmes in 3, James Lauder in 4, Fraser van der Meulen in 5, Samuel Whitehorn in 6, Lewis Maxwell Powells in 7, Daniel Boyne in 8. So are we going to get into the 23s here? These guys are getting close on their entry times. Strong start in lane 1 maybe. Jasper Harrison. Very close though, all across the pool. Good turn in 3. That's Alex Holmes, the Glenrothes 15-year-old. He's looking strong, and also Midlothian Sam Whitehorn. Alex gets it, 23.71, and that's him in the C final. Nicely swum from Alex there. So super swimming from him. Goes in as the 8th fastest. and I think 1 to go. See if these guys, Will Gibson, Titus Pike 2, Sam Livingston 3, Thomas Pickford in 4, Benjamin McAvoy in 5, Archie Smith in 6, Harrison Holmes in 7, and Giuliano Lastroni in 8. 23.71. It's the new target. They'll know that. They'll have seen that heat just before them. Lane 1, good start. Will Gibson, Durham City. But also in 5, Benjamin McAvoy, University of Stirling. Coming through in 3 as well, Sam Livingston from Morpeth. He may be just edging it now, and it is Sam, I think. Is he going to get under the 24? He does, 23.34. So that takes him into the final. And then we got a 23.66, which I think that will get him a reserve spot, I think, Harrison. So, yeah, so Harrison will be one of the reserves. Sam then, though. So that's good. Sam and Harrison. Sam Livingston, apologies, makes it through, as does Alex Holmes, I think. So well done, swimmers.
So 5 heats of 50 backstroke for...
I think Alex may have been touched out, sorry. I think he just got edged into first reserve there.
50 back, Astrid Carroll, Stockholm there. In 3, 4, Tilda Mastendale, 4 Valley Tridents, and 5, Katie Aitchison, Border Bass Club. Very good start from Katie Aitchison there, almost got 14 metres. That's some start for a 14-year-old. She must have been watching videos of Tane Bruce. Just getting 10 or so of that one, but it'll get better as she gets older.
Good swim here.
Didn't have to do much swimming to get that one, 31.01.
It's very good. It's a super swim there. She's
on the entry time.
Very nice improvement for her.
Best part of a second. We might be having a swim off, Tony. We'll bring you details of that if that happens. So that's the lineup for our second heat. Ciara Hart, Scotia 1. Krista Gilmore, South Lanarkshire 2, Megan Ferris, Cumbernauld 3, Alice Finlay, East Lothian Swim Team, and 4, Lauren Annis, Pershore, 6, Emily Whitten, Chesterley Street, and 7, Imogen Lowe, West Hill. Well, interesting to look at lane 3, another youngster, 13-year-old, and Megan Ferris from Cumbernauld. See how she gets yellow cap over there. Maybe just behind Lauren Annis in lane 5. Very close, they're about 4 turning together. Really very good turn in lane 6, Emily Whitten. It's very tight, but here comes Megan Ferris. We just touched out though, 30.94. Wow. Well done, Emily. Just hanging on at the death. Megan Ferris takes second.
Pretty rapid for a 13-year-old there.
Very, very good. I think she's a national age group champion, Tony.
Oh, it's pretty fast. Next heat, Abby Kane in 1, Grace Brown in 2, Abby Crabe in 3, Tamenji Miti in 4, Poppy Holmes Morris in 5, Ava Robertson in 6, Abigail Hill in 7, and Maya Reynard in lane 8. 31.3, 31.6. So 0.3 behind all of these swimmers, between them I should say. Silver City Blues Masters hat there with Maya Reynard right in the front of shot. Good start from her. She's coming up even better, I think, lane 4. Kamenji Mite, excellent use of the start there. It's her and Maya down here in 8 that are making the moves on this one. Also going well in 2 is Grace Brown from Newcastle. Does look like 4 to Menji Mite. I think she's just going to touch out the rest of them. Maybe 6. No, Tamenji just 31.3. Ava Robertson finishing fast in 6. Took second. And third it was Grace Brown.
So on to the 48. Jess Woods, Tadcaster 1, Isabel Cameron, Repton 2, Katie Palmer, Chester Street 3, Freya Beach, Newcastle Swim Team 4, Katie Coventry, Morpeth 5, Charlotte Soulsby, Newcastle Swim Team in 6, Carla Broadley, Phoenix Aquatic 7, and Jasmine Robertson, Aberdeen in 8. 31.13 to 31.35, so less than a quarter of a second between all 8 ladies. Katie Coventry pretty well outway in lane 5. And Katie Coventry maintains that advantage. Very nice turn from her. Cara Broadley going well in second. And coming through late, Katie Palmer. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. 30.57.
Nice improvement for her.
Yeah, really good. Nice swims from the first 2 girls there. And we move on to heat number 5. Anna Lawson, East Lothian Swim Team 1. And Luke Zucchini, Glasgow University 2. 3 is Lucy Raper, Morpeth. 4, Rebecca Smith, Aquajets Newcastle. 5, Anna Tichenko, City Glasgow. 6, Hannah McTernan, Newcastle Swim Team. 7, Maya Loon, University Aberdeen Performance. And 8, Megan Cairns, Aquajets Newcastle.
So long underwater from 5, but it's actually lanes 1 and 2. Anna Lawson and Anouk Sakini who are out in the lead. Maybe also lane 6, Hannah McTernan. And it's 6 and 2 at the moment. Maybe 6 coming through with Hannah McTernan. I think she's going to edge this one.
Yeah, 6, 2, 3, 1.
Nice, 30.83. Just edging out by 500s, Hannah McTernan. And Lucy Raper in 3rd. So that's the heats of that one over. No one, lots of good swims there. No one quite making it into the finals, but that's not surprising. And some excellent swimmings irrespective of that.
So on to 200 metres breaststroke. It's the first of 5 heats of the Mayon Open event. We have 1, Michael Gavin, University of Aberdeen Performance. 2, Tom Curran, Tadcaster. 3, Ryan Crabb, round 96. 4, Kieran Brown, City Glasgow. 5, Sam Everett, Durham City. 6, William Ratton, City of Cambridge. And in lane 7, Billy Dixon of the Dolphins. So 236 to 237 range. Now strongly out in lane 7, Billy Dixon. Tom Curran also going well over in 2. A good start in lane 7. 33.28. So a full second or more ahead at this early stage.
Well clear.
And just extends that advantage, I think. Billy Dixon still with that advantage. 1:12.43, about a second in it.
Strong second half looking like here for Ryan, around 96 from her. Medalist at West Districts. He also finalled at the Scottish Summer Meet.
Ryan Crabb certainly looks serious danger now. Kieran Brown in 4, beginning to make a move. Getting to the business end now, and it's Ryan Crabb who just strikes the front. And he's going fastest of all. Ryan Crabb looking good now, coming down towards the final stretch.
Here he comes.
And well done, Ryan. 2:32.66.
That's a nice swim for him there.
Very nice swim.
Yeah.
Now, second heat. Dearlacadam, Bear City is in 1. 2, Luke Thompson, Stirling Swimming. 3, Louisbury, Inverclyde. 4, Andrew Patterson. City Glasgow and his teammate Jensen Basketer is in 5. Kieran Hayes, Aberdeen. 6, Matthew Lee's gang, News Hill, Whitehall. 7 and 8, Liam Warner, East Lothian Swim Team. Well, quite unusual, Tony. We've got a complete quota
of Scots
swimmers. How did they manage to get that one right?
And they must have fiddled the books.
Louisbury and Inverclyde out nice and strongly at the early stage. Lane 8 also going well. Liam Warner, East Lothian Swim Team. Kieran Hayes well there. 33.67, and it's pretty close after the first 50. Most of the field pretty well bunched at this stage. Still outside lane, Liam Warner with the advantage. Kieran Hayes and Louisbury. Jensen Basketer coming through. And a very, very good swim. Luke Thompson has come from nowhere to get into the mix as well. Luke Thompson going fastest with the momentum. And it is Luke Thompson, Stirling swimmer, who hits the front. He'll want to build on that now that he's got there. Kieran Hayes getting to work. Jensen Basketer and Louisbury still might get themselves in the mix, but our leader
He's going from strength to strength, isn't he? Look at that. Over 2 seconds quicker than anyone else on that 50. It's very impressive.
Looking at maybe something just inside 2:30 if he can keep this momentum going.
It's almost like he woke up in the second 50, isn't it? He's just rocketed since.
Lewis Bray, Kieran Hayes, Liam Warner, all there or thereabouts. Lewis Bray, I think he's going to have second all to himself. Great, under 2:30.
Well
Luke
done,
Thompson. Second is lane 3, Lewis Bray and Liam Warner. Taking third. Lewis Bray flying at the end, 2:33.46, and Kieran Hayes, 2:34.66.
Super swim there from Luke.
Was, yeah.
See what these guys can do. That's the result confirmed. That nice improvement by 4 seconds, nearly 5. In fact, yeah, 5, nearly 6 actually.
Yeah.
So let's see whether you're Finlay Brown in 1, East Lothian. Aidan Hayes from Aberdeen in 2, Richie Saunders, Warren de Baths in 3, Jack Wallace from University of Aberdeen in 4, Sam Coole, Step Rock in 5, James Hendon, Tadcaster in 6, in 7, Hamish Coates from Morpeth, and in lane 8, Adrian Ray. Strong start in lane 6 here. James Hendon, Tadcaster, and also going well in 8, Adrian Ray, Newcastle. And, these two taking out an early, within between them, Hamish Coates from Morpeth, so the 3 non-Scots in this one are taking to the front.
Nice strong start.
Yeah. Looking good, James.
He's looking good. He's more than body length clear of the rest.
Nice pull out. Takes him to 10. There's the halfway mark. 1:11. Getting under 2:30 looks possible if he can keep this up. He can replicate swim in the previous heat from Luke Thompson, but he's not losing that lead at the moment. Maybe coming through in 4 and 3. Richie Saunders, 15-year-old from Warrender, and Jack Wallace, University of Aberdeen. And with Richie making a good move in the second half of the race, but he's got a lot of catching up to do on James. Another 13.9 there, so just slightly off. I think under 2:30 is going to be tricky now, but if it's still going to be a good swim. 2:34 was his entry. Richie's coming back on every stroke.
Still has a commanding advantage though, Tony.
Yeah.
Nice turn as well. Oh, it's virtually led from the start.
Yeah.
Good swim from James. 2:30.72.
Richie second, 2:32.8. That's a nice improvement on his entry. That's good for him. Sam Coole, 2:35.45. That's your 1, 2, 3.
James, Richie and Jack. As we move on to our 4th heat. Ed McCavish, Forth Valley Tridents at 1. Cameron Jolly, University of Aberdeen Performance 2. Carrick Thompson, Inverclyde 3. James Fothergill, City of Manchester 4, Luca Hall, Borough Stockton is in 5. 6 is Luke Garrity, City Glasgow. 7, Henry Liddell, Aquajets Newcastle, and Arthur Miller is in 8 from Midlothian. 231s, 232s, and 233s. A whole mixture in this one. Carrick Thompson just with the slight advantage coming off the turn. This one a bit tighter.
Look, Garrity maybe.
Maybe Garrity. 32.91. About the same as our previous heat. Garrity with the advantage at the 75 mark, and he built on that advantage, going well. It's Carrick Thompson in lane 3.
Still Luke, it's looking strong, looks good. This breaststroke 110. So it's faster than previous heats, I think. And it's now these two look like they're trying to pull away. Carrick Thompson and Luke Garrity. 2 Inverclyde swimmers. Well, sorry. Luke's clearly no longer an Inverclyde swimmer, but I'm sure they trained with each other on some regular basis before.
Going to turn just probably inside 150 here. Yeah, 149.81.
So this should be under 230, I think. Thereabouts anyway, it's going to be tight.
Yep. Yeah.
If they can push each other on, I'm sure they'll know they're there. And still Luke, but Carrick is very close. Luke will have seen him when he turned. Carrick turns the other way. Much better pull out from Carrick. Look at that. Woof. He's pretty much caught up Luke on that turn. Luke's faster on the water. It looks like Luke maybe just holding on as he does fight through to the end here, and he does get under 230, 228.37. That's a super swim from him. 5 seconds up on his entry. Carrick 229.19. So about 2.5 seconds for him. And 3 seconds actually. Coming in third was Luca Hall. Borough Stockton's 232.47. That's super swimming there from the ex and current Inverclyde swimmers. Taking the 1-2.
Still waiting on a really fast time. Don't know if we'll get it in this final heat. Rurivik, Wonderbass Club in 1. Harry Douglas, Morpeth 2. Aidan Bruce, Aberdeen 3. James Aberdeen, University of Aberdeen Performance in 4. 5, Peter McGrowther, Terence Sidengate said. 6, Aidan Fothergill, Edinburgh University. 7, Alfie Bonsor, Law Wolverhampton School. And 8, Arthur Blacklaws, City of Leicester. 227.80 to 230-ish. This just about looks like an arrow formation at this early stage. In 5, Peter McGrowther with a very minor advantage. It is pretty much on the touch here. Fothergill and Aberdeen pretty close, 31.96. Well, a second or so faster.
Nice turn there from Aidan. Edinburgh Uni swimmer just pulling up on Peter. So it was still Peter the fastest in the pool, but Aidan not far off him, and these two are starting to maybe create a bit of space. James Aberdeen trying very hard to stick with him. Peter still looking strong. Let's pull out again from Aidan. Definitely getting distance on the underwaters. Peter's pulling away in the swim, and they've got 50 to go. Still not much between them. Slightly. Peter's there, 0.3 faster than that 50, so
we're in about a 224 range here.
223.2 is the B final. They're going to be just out that side that, I think, but he's given it a good shot, Peter.
Tightening up though, Peter McGrowther still hanging on, but Edinburgh coming back. McGrowther's just going to hang on here. Well, just inside 224,
only just outside.
224.82 for the goal, and Aberdeen 235.34, not quite enough.
So he's first reserve, Peter. So you never know if people, as we've said before, are pulling out in these events in the latter parts of the weekend. So he's got himself in with a shout. Qualification technical fraction in lane 7, unfortunately, as you'll see on your screen in a minute. That's the
haven't had too many of these over the week.
No. So moving on to event 7 in this afternoon's 8, sorry. It's the tuna fly for females, 4 heats. So that's a healthy number, Robert. You were concerned about numbers of fly swimmers that we have, but 4 heats. Well, I haven't said that one of them's only got 2 people in it, but
yeah. And they're all from south of the border. Jessica Bell goes in 4 from Breaststroke, and Alicia Hoskin from Derwentsside and Gateshead, both on 2:35 entry times. Breaststroke swimmer might just have the edge, being a younger swimmer. Both out pretty steadily. Alicia will have the experience of doing this at 17. Something like a 2:24 is required, I think.
2:23.9.
Yeah.
So that's a tough ask, I think. 2:28 is the fastest entry time this afternoon, but we have had people make big improvements, so we'll just wait to see. Not a lot between them. They were 5 100s at the 50, and they're only 0.2 in the 100. So it's still nip and tuck here.
So I'm probably pretty close to 2:30-ish.
So still
a little between the two.
Yeah, they're right at it together, aren't they? It's a good little race here. See if they can both hold on in this last 50. We'll be starting to get sore. Half a second faster on that 50. There's Jessica pulling away now in 4. Looks a little bit like it. But Alicia still hanging on.
Yeah, this is where it will start hurting.
Yeah.
Well, we're in the sort of 2:33-ish range, 2:34 range.
Oh, Jessica's under pressure now from Alicia. Whoa, who's going to take it? What a good race. Who's going to get the touch?
Alicia.
Oh no, we're going to have to wait.
2:34.62, 400s in it, and virtually on their entry times.
Over on Jessica, that was a good race, very good race.
Yeah, just the two of them, but it was nip and tuck all the way
There was
through.
nothing more than half a second between them the whole way through, so that was a switch hands a few times, so very good. Second heat, we have Charlie Hoare, Warren de Baths in 1, Lucy Morgan from University of Aberdeen Performance in 2, Lucy Hall, East Lothian in 3, Beth Kelly from Warrender in 4, Emily Taylor, South Lanarkshire in 5, Charlotte Craig from Wren 96 in 6, and Marley Bow, City of Sunderland in lane 7. 12-year-old in 1, youngest in the field, Emily Taylor, only 13, not much older than her, in lane 5.
All very much together.
Yeah, maybe lane 7 maybe. Lane 7 and lane 4. Beth Kelly, the wonder swimmer.
Charlotte Hoare from Warner going perfectly well on that far side. 32.97.
Beth, finalist at Scottish Summer and Snags in this event. It's the two Warrender swimmers at the moment that are marginally in the 1-2, but Beth's looking smooth. Lane 7 trying to go with her is Marley Bow, City of Sunderland swimmer. And coming up to the 100, and still nobody's out of it, I would say. These events, turn a fly can turn around very quickly. Still Beth though, just about the fastest 50 split there as well, so she's half a second up on still her teammate Charlie out there in lane number 1. Coming through Lucy Hall, East Lothian swimmer, and she's starting to make inroads on Beth. Got second at East Districts, Lucy, to Beth's third, so
Lucy Hall certainly is coming through extremely strongly in the latter stages, and Emily Taylor also getting to work. It's not done and dusted yet. Despite
all that, it's still the two Warrender swimmers in first and second, but it's getting tighter. Charlie Hoare, actually the fastest in the pool at the moment. It's all to play for. Charlie, Beth, Lucy, not out of it, are Emily and Marley. Goodness, this is tight. Big long breath from most of them there, apart from Charlie. She got the turnaround on that turn. Beth's still not giving up though. She's been ahead the whole of this race. Is Emily going to come in and nip it in the end, or is Beth going to hold on, or is it Charlie?
Beth Kelly takes that.
No, it's Emily Taylor. 2:31.51. I think that was the last metre, was the only metre she was ahead in the whole race. Charlie Hoare stuck at second all the way through, and Beth Kelly, the leader for, I would say, 199 metres of that, ends up in third. But all of them improving on their entry time, so
that's all that matters.
That's very good for all of them. All of them actually, all of them entry and fast on entry, so they'll be hopefully super delighted with that.
So Annabelle Henderson, just 12 from Morpeth, 2 Lily Watson, South Tyneside, 3 Rebecca Reid, Warner Bass Club, 4 Sky Petrie, Montefief, 5 Matilda Massendale, 4 Valley Trident's teammate Eve Palmer, 6 7 Livy Hadlington, all Wolverhampton, and 8 Annie Falcons from Morpeth. So the 2 red caps, it's more, should be pink more than red. Eve Palmer, 4th Valley Trident's just in second. Rebecca Reid from Warner, 31.64. Got a second advantage Rebecca has.
start from Rebecca.
Yeah, Rebecca is looking good now. Halfway. 108.95.
So just missed out on the medal at Snags. Then got bronze at the Scottish Summer Meet. Rebecca did this time at the Edinburgh Open Meet a couple of weeks ago in Glenrothes. Still ahead, but lane 5's Matilda Bassendale from Forth Valley. She's come back very strong on this third 50.
Still Rebecca with the advantage though. On to the final turn. To the Bassendale. Coming through very strongly
2
now.
seconds faster on that 50 to Rebecca, so...
Yeah, Farkas and Abby Henderson close behind them. 4th and 3rd.
What a super second 100 from Matilda Bassendale. She's taken this one apart, looking very, very strong. And I suspect, back to the old mantra, she's just kept at the same speed and everyone else has got a bit slower. And she comes in, but she looks fantastic. And another 37, that's exactly what she did. She stuck at the 37s. 2:26.23, that's a super, super swim for her. 4-second improvement on her entry. Rebecca under the 2:30, so that'll please her. Great race.
Was indeed. That result now confirmed. So just one more to come. That's the lineup. 1. Demeja Idamita is in 1. University of Aberdeen Performance. Teammate Emma Aiken 2. 3 Lula Milne. City Glasgow. 5 Molly Scott, Derwentsside and Gateshead. 5 Emma Brown from Aquatics. 6 is Grace Taylor.
Amelia Morris in lane 8.
Yeah, thank you. So 2:28s to 2:29s, and we still need a few second improvement if they're going to trouble the judges in this one. Outside lane though, Amelia Morris, Derwentsside and Gateshead off strongly. Over in lane 2 also going well. Emma Aiken 31.50.
She's gone strong, isn't she?
Yeah, it's kind of been much about the same starts these girls have had and those first 2 or 3 heats, but they need to build up at speed over the next 50 or so. And certainly the 14-year-old Amelia Morris certainly going out very strongly indeed here. And she's got half a chance, 108.26. She probably needs to do a couple of 37 and a halves. Emma Aiken.
She's given herself a chance though, as have Emmy.
Yeah, those two at the moment, if they can keep this going, have given himself a fighting chance of getting there. Lula Milne and Grace Taylor a little bit further back.
Bit of a shame they're opposite sides of the pool to each other. They probably don't even know they're there.
Almost together.
So another 37. So this is it's going to be very. If she can do another one of them, then she's
both of them
there or thereabouts. So let's. But it's going to be tough. Doing the same split on your 4th 50 as your 3rd is not normal on this really tough event. So let's see if they can do that.
Emma Aiken's giving it everything.
Well, Emmy,
I think she's okay.
She looks good, doesn't she?
Emma Aiken's going to get into the B final.
She does. 2:23.79, 100ths faster than her big sister.
Wow. That'll be a nice talking point this evening.
So they're both in the final. So they'll be 7th and 8th into that final. Amelia Morris just missing out.
Has a great swim, nevertheless. Well done to the youngster.
Yeah, well, that'll be an interesting snack this afternoon at the Aitken table.
The problem is that at opposite sides of the pool,
They
that's
will.
the only drawback.
Well, that might be good.
Yeah, probably will be. Yeah.
No eyeballing, that would get unsavoury, wouldn't it? So the Aitkens can be a comfortable distance apart from each other in that B final.
Well, nice to see somebody at least get into a final.
Yeah, we've seen a few this afternoon.
Yeah, we've had one or two have managed to do it.
So, as you can see now, 100 backstroke, 4 heats. Sam Downey, Stirling University swimmer, in lane 1. In lane 2, it's Rowan Brown from Elgin in 3. Logan Moffat from Phoenix. Sam Hutchison, Tadcaster in 4. Benjamin Palmer, Chester Street in 5. Austin McPherson, Gary in 6, and Ivan Gallagher from Derwentside and Gateshead in 7. Sam Downey, SA classification para swimmer, senior national squad member, podium potential squad as well. And he's going in lane 1 out there. Wayne, keep an eye on his time. 1:07.2 was his entry. Pretty tight across the field. Not a lot between all 6 of those swimmers at the moment. Maybe lane 7 going well is Ivan Gallagher, Derwentside and Gateshead. It probably is Ivan. Yeah, 29.15. It's a good start. So this is a 58.25 C final, so that's a tough ask, I would say. But these guys are entering in around the 1:02, so let's see how close to the minute they can get themselves.
Any PB that can be achieved is probably what their first couple of heats at least are expecting, and this will be a nice PB.
Certainly will.
Might just get under the minute. Oh, it's just missed out.
Nice swim,
what
Ivan.
a cracking swim.
Perfect. 2 seconds improvement.
2 PBs. Benjamin Palmer also improves by about half a second. So well done, guys. The 2 lads from the northeast. First, second, and getting PBs into the bargain.
Nice start there. Into heat 2 in this one. We have Carol Alexander, City of Sunderland in 1, Ruben Pearson from Bellshill in 2, Debbie Singular, Highland in 3, Finlay Brown from East Lothian in 4, Cameron O'Donnell, South Lanarkshire in 5, Tom Robinson from Alnwick Dolphins in 6, Seth Farmer from Darlington in 7, Carl Mossman, City of Glasgow swimmer in lane 8. Got a full complement again, it's good to see. And fastest in, Finlay Brown, East Lothian swimmer. He's 18 years old. Maybe Sangula next to him, Highland swimmer. Only 15, is a junior national squad member. And he's got the good start here. Maybe 5 and 2 maybe. So Ruben Pearson and Cameron O'Donnell. Being strong as well in 6. Tom Robinson, Alnwick Dolphin swimmer. Well, not a lot though, is there, between them?
Nice turn in 6, Tom Robinson. It's the outside lane 1 that might just have the advantage, not much though. So joint second, Tom Robinson, 29.51.
0.3 between Carroll. 5.
Yeah.
And it's looking like lane 5 now. Cameron O'Donnell.
Very good turn.
Yeah, that was good. It's going to win it for him, I think, if he can hold on. Tom coming back very, very strong, the Alnwick Dolphin swimmer. But it's going to be Cameron, 1:0.58. So he gets under the 61. Half a second improvement. Tom again came in over 61 coming into this, so that's nice for him. Third place, looks like it was lane 1, Carl Alexander, 101.77. So that's heat 2.
A couple of PBs well done, guys.
13th. We have Zach Weatherhead, University of Aberdeen Performance in 1, Blake Herdman, Inverclyde in 2, Lockie Bullock, Shetland in 3, Fraser van der Meulen, Phoenix in 4, Archie Smith from Aberdeen Dolphins in 5, Adam Stansfield, Kendall in 6, Harry Gibson from Newcastle in 7, and Miller Cunningham, Glenrothes in lane 8.
All these guys in just over a minute, just sub 61 seconds. Just probably swim a couple of seconds faster, which doesn't seem a lot, but it is a massive jump. Strongly out in lane 5. Archie Smith from Aberdeen Dolphins, and 27.95.
Swifty.
Yeah. It's unlikely it's going to be fast enough to get into that C final, but let's see if he can get some momentum off the turn.
Get himself under the minute, that'd be nice.
Yeah, Adam turning along with Miller for that second place. And Archie Smith, where is he going to finish up? Under the minute. Great swim. 58.60. Didn't expect that, Tony.
That's excellent. Second 50.
59.93 and 59.94.
That's nice.
For Miller Cunningham and Zach Weatherfield.
So that gets him a first reserve spot.
Well done.
For Archie. So there's every possibility he might get in. I know of one person that might not be swimming in the final, so I think that might have got Archie a place. We'll just have to wait and see. So heat 4, Owen Brown from Newcastle in 1, Alex Clark, Dulwich in 2, Thomas DL, Birmingham Uni in 3, Max Turnbull from Midlothian in 4, Alex Whittle, Newcastle from 5, 6, his teammate Ethan Williams, Julian Ockroy from Delting in 7, and Ewan Beatty, University of Aberdeen Performance, was in a swim off yesterday in the 50 to get a reserve spot. I won that one. Let's see if he can get himself under the minute. Ewan.
Not heard anything whether there is a swimmer for one of these reserve spots. Possibly not if it's second reserve.
I haven't heard. So let's see if these guys can pick up where Archie finished off in that last heat.
Sub 58.50. Need to go out in about a 27.5. Nice underwater work from Ewan Beatty there.
Yeah, looking good. So he had a good 50 yesterday, so he's powering off on that first 25 here, and he's well ahead of the field. See if he can hold on to that. He's looking very good. He's got a body length up on the rest of the field at the moment. Well, he's given himself a chance.
Half a chance, yeah.
Got a 31, well, he's got a 30.8. So 30.6 in this second 50. Can he keep it going? He's starting to tie a little, but he's still got big margin on the rest of them.
He's the only one that's got any chance really getting into.
See if he can kick it through. His legs will be really hurting now.
Right. Again,
Julian Ockroy coming back at him, the Delting swimmer.
Not going to be
back strong.
Good enough.
Oh, only just not though. 58.64.
Just a fraction slower than the previous heat.
So that will get him a second reserve. Yep, again. So Ewan's making a habit of second reserves in these events.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to do a swim off this time to get that. But, you know, hope yet. As I say, there'll be at least one person not swimming in the finals, so let's see who else decides not to do it.
It's a wee bit fun. 4 lengths, 1 stroke, butterfly back, breast and free for 6 heats of 100 metres individual medley.
So this is one that quite a few sometimes do make it through from the afternoon, because these times generally are going to be a year old, and because they only ever do it at this meet. And from memory, you can get 2 or 3 people coming in from the 100 IM in the afternoon session. We will see. We will see. Oh, it looks like we may be having a swim off, Robert.
Likely to happen,
off the press.
we suspect, after the
before the 1500.
Well, it's before the 1500.
So Alana and Eva, as we had maybe thought, for that second reserve in the 100 breaststroke. So
well, good enough.
Going well here, Megan, youngster from Commonwealth. So 107.3. Not that I expect this to be on the reach of these early heats, as you said before, but as we work through the heats, we'll see. But this is a good swim from the 13-year-old, Youth Academy member. She did swim this event at
Well done, Megan.
Yeah, very nice.
Just hanging on to take that. 109.70. So both of them improving on their entry times.
Yeah, nice.
Second heat. Oh, wait. Hopefully go in this one. Kirsty Brecon, University of Aberdeen Performance 1. Zara Holt, Tadcaster 2. Grace Taylor, Alpha Otter 3. Megan Cairns, Aquajets Newcastle 4. Jessica Smith, University of Aberdeen Performance 5. Charlotte Salisbury from Newcastle Swim Team in 6. Ali Bahur Soleil from 96 and 7. Emily Whitten, Chester Street in 8. Well, low to the midish 110s in this. Attacking start in lane 8.
Yeah. And also out there in 2. Zara Holt and Emily Whitten are taking the early lead here.
Kirsty Brecon in 1. So it's 2 and 8. 30.79, 30.84 respectively. And the breaststroke all key here. Coming through is Megan Cairns to get into the mix. A really great breaststroke here. But still the other two, Zara Holt, Emily Whitten, who's got the strength down the final few metres. It's going to be very much on the touch here. I think it's just going to be Zara taking it from Emily. And in lane 4, third place, 109.41 for Megan Cairns, 108.31, 108.73 Zara and Emily. So 3 nice wee PBs there.
Yeah, very nice. And less than a second off the C final. So we're getting close already.
Still got 4 more heats to go.
Heat 3, Alice Ward, Boris Stockton in 1, Amelia Morris, Derwent and Gateshead in 2. Irene Ferris, Commonwealth in 3, Gabriella Winton, Monifieth in 4, April Mansfield from Darlington in 5, Katie Palmer, Chesterley Street in 6, Alana Wilson, Bells Hill in lane 7, and in lane 8 we've got Charlotte Judson. So Alana's going to be one of those swimmers in the swim off, not too far away. But in this one, it's again outside lanes picking up in these 100 IMs. It's Charlotte Judson, the 15-year-old from Durham City. And she's got a nice half a body length lead at least over 4 swimmers, all within point, not very much of each other. And here we go in the breaststroke. You'll expect Alana to come through in 7, but Charlotte's holding her own here, and like with many of the other heats so far in this one, it's lane 8 showing strong. She's got body length over the rest of them. 25 to go. What can she do? And she's powering away. She's a super swim here as the young Durham City swimmer, and as she comes last entry was a 1:10.2.
Great swim.
Yeah, 1:7.99. So we're now in the 67s. Great swim from Charlotte.
Yeah. April in second place. 1:10.37. Alana Wilson, Belsill, 1:10.49.
Right, Alana, better go and swim down quick.
Yeah. Oh, nice wee PB there for Charlotte. Or a big PB rather. Millie Rivers, Durham City in 1. Rebecca Smith, Aquanets Jets, Newcastle 2. Amelia Burrell, Glenrothes 3. Kira Hart, Scotia 4. Anna Lawson, East Lothian Swim Team 5. Matilda Hendon, Tadcaster 6. Molly Scott, Derwentsside and Gateshead 7. Libby Davis
Not there.
is not there. So this one, they're all in the high 109s.
Yeah.
They're all virtually together after the butterfly.
They're all wearing black
And they're
caps
all-
apart from one of them. So it's
So
quite
they are.
hard to
Yeah.
tell the difference.
Millie Rivers over the far side with a white cap.
Yeah.
Isn't all that far behind, but lane 7 perhaps. Molly Scott with a slight advantage, but it's all pretty close. It's the second between them. Good breaststroke from any of them will give them half a shout.
Oh, strong here from
very
Kira.
strong, Kira Hart. Kira Hart coming through extremely strongly indeed to take this up. Really should be a green cap of Scotia.
I know. It used to be my day.
Yeah, and she's got this out the park.
Absolutely. This is looking very strong. Is she going to get under the 107.38? Just over.
Millie Rivers
108.14.
takes second. Lane 8. Molly Scott takes third. You say 108.14. Good improvement. Molly Rivers 109.87. She's just fractionally inside her entry time. Molly Scott 110.49. So nice PB for Kira. A little PB in lane 1.
Penultimate heat. Matilda Smith, City of Sunderland in 1. Abby Mitchell from Elgin in 2. Beth Craik, Aberdeen in 3. Ellen Denny from Gary in 4. Sophia Sugden, City of Manchester Aquatics in 5. Hannah Lafferty, Atlantis in 6. Sophie Steele, University of Aberdeen Performance in 7. Teammate Alison Wood in 8. Strong start in 6. That's Hannah Lafferty, Atlantis. Also going well, Alison Wood from University of Aberdeen. Good turn from
Nice,
Alison.
yeah, very nice turn, wasn't it?
And she stretches slightly, but it's a nice swim in the backstroke from Hannah Lafferty. The two of these swimmers, and you see there less than 0.2 between them. They're about 8.8 up on the rest of the field. Who's going to come through on this
Well,
breaststroke?
good turn from Alison Wood, extending that advantage of the breaststroke.
Lane 8 again.
Yeah.
Something bizarre. But they're coming back at her now.
Beth
Maybe
Craik
lane 4.
in 3.
Who's got it here? Alison's still there. Beth looks strong on that breaststroke leg. Coming through in 7 is Sophie Steele from Aberdeen Performance. Beth or Sophie, I would say.
Sophie Steele's got this. No, she's not. Beth Craik just stretches. Sophie Steele second. Ellen Denny third. 3 PBs there, I think.
Yep. Nice swimming.
Matilda Smith also PBing. So 4 out of the 8, which is great to see.
Yep. Final heat now.
It is
Sophia
indeed.
McMahon of University of Aberdeen Performance in 1. Isabel Munich, Morpeth in 2. Ella Thompson, Perth City in 3. Kira Binns, Tadcaster in 4. Neve Blackett, Newcastle in 5. Millie Cole, Borough Stockton in 6. Jessie Norris, Glasgow Uni in 7. And Abby Craig, University of Aberdeen Performance in 8. So can anyone in this heat get into that 107.38 territory? Lane 1 giving it a good shot already. Sophia McMahon looking very strong. Lane 7, Leslie Norris from Glasgow Uni. The other two at the moment that are out ahead.
Outside lane, the far side is the one that's flying along with 7, Tony.
Just giving a chat to see how her breaststroke is. This is the
this is where it has to be a very, very good breaststroke.
Lane 5 looking the strongest on the breaststroke. That's Niamh Blackett, Newcastle swimmer. She's come through very strong, as are 2 and 3, Isabel Munnick and Ella Thompson. And all of a sudden, there's 6 swimmers in contention here as they come up to the freestyle. Who's got the momentum?
Is it Munnick?
Looks like it. Coming back strong is Sophia McMahon in 1.
Flying is 3, Ella Thompson.
It's one of those 3 up there.
1, 2, 3.
108.37.
Oh, it's 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. Very little in it. Is it Munnick? Took that 35.89 finish. So you get a 108.37, 108.54, and a 109.11. Couple of good PBs over on the far side. None of them managing. Surprisingly, we didn't get any.
No, I thought we would get somebody in there, but people doing lots of PBs. That's as good as you can do, really.
Yeah, we have disqualification for technical infraction in lane number 5. Could have been anything. Sometimes you almost wish that you knew what that infraction was.
Yeah, I think there are some jurisdictions where they do, on the result sheets, post the reason for a disqualification, but we don't.
Yeah, certainly seen it in streaming of some European events. Maybe not high-level European, but middle. So on to 4 heats of 400 metres freestyle. A few empty lanes, so we should have had 7. We've only got 6. Empty lane in 4-1 is Harry O'Halloran Hutchison, Derwentside and Gateshead. 2, Daniel Roberts, Billingham. 3, Dylan Lunny from Phoenix Aquanauts. 5 is Jamie McCormack, Chesterley Street. James Hume from Derwent and Gateshead, and his teammate Ivan Gallagher. 6 and 7. So other than Dylan Lunny, the rest are all from the northeast of England. Times just over the 420, 420 and 422 is the range. Got it pretty steadily. 1:00:19. Two guys on the far side going pretty well.
Yep. Looking very strong. 3.
Well, Dylan Lunny is the only Scot, home-based Scot, in this one. And it's not a name that I've come across. Phoenix Aquanauts, a new club that's just been formed recently in the Stirling area. So it could be that gentleman's maybe moved up recently to the central belt. He is 18, so maybe will be at, say, Stirling University or something like that, but electing maybe just to swim for one of the local clubs.
He's just been overtaken by Daniel Roberts and Billingham. And
just trying to extend that advantage a wee bit. The 3 guys are still pretty well together.
Jamie McCormack making a bit of a fight back in lane 5. He's got a long way to come though. That's a challenge he's got.
Daniel, the youngest in this, so in theory maybe he's got more potential to improve his entry time. 3:13.83. So we're very much in the opportunity to get inside at 4 minutes 20 mark.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult, but if they can do 2 of what they've just done, they would just squeeze in. So here he comes. He's looking strong, isn't he, Daniel?
Yeah, 47 would be nice.
So
well done.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be inside it. I'm quietly confident he'll be at least half a second inside it.
It's brave. 33. Just depends how much he picks up on this last 50. You can go a 32 point and they'll be fine. And he is looking strong, isn't he? He's worked through hard. Harry Aaron Hutchinson trying to pull through for second. Comes in.
Come on, Tony, you have to behave.
There you go. 32.6. Perfect.
19.56.
It was only 0.44 under, so rather than half a second, but never mind. Other than that, perfect.
You give me that one, will you?
So nice swimming there from Daniel in particular. The rest of them just over their entry times. And move into heat 2.
And everyone listening in will be absolutely delighted not to have had the test on the codes.
Oh yeah, no, I think that's a one-time event, Robert. I think we subjected that to folk a few years ago. I don't think they deserve it again.
7 X's in this one.
Harry Gibson, lane 1, Newcastle. Cooper Sloss from Ren 96 and 2. Adam Gibson, University of Aberdeen, performance in 4. Ethan Clark, teammate in 5. Alex Holmes, Glen Rothis is in 6. South Lanarkshire's Lewis Nelson in 7. Keir Stormont, Heart of Midlothian in 8.
And I knew, looking at that caption with the X's, that there was only
the composite
one
teams.
There was only one swimmer that was not Scottish.
Yep. It's Harry Gibson in 1, but it's Cooper Sloss at the moment, the Ren 96 16-year-old. Finalist at Scottish Summer Meet, he's silver medalist at West Districts as well. Cooper, 16 years old. And, gone out strongly.
Good representation from Ren at the meet.
Yep. Another lane 8 swim well here. Keir Stormont, a Heart of Midlothian swimmer. Also a finalist at the Scottish Summer Meet earlier in the year. Well, I think it's fastest heat. I'm not sure they have finals in 400s at the Summer Meet, but he was in the top 8 anyway.
Yes.
He declared the winner.
He declared for 400s. They don't do. They do finals at snags, but at the Summer Meet, all the 400s and above are just heat declared. Yeah,
fastest heat in the last session, I think. But anyway, lane 2 still Cooper Sloss looking strong. Keir trying to go with him, and maybe just ahead actually now. Keir.
Not much in it. I think the Hearts boys just pulled through.
So they'll be looking to get under 420. Both, well, Harry's in on a 419.57. Keir just under, and that's given himself a very good chance of doing that. If he can, even if he does 234s, that's going to be a 413, which is way.
You see on the cap, that's a nice caption. If we do get that back, look for the 1-4 and the Heart. This is Hart's 140th year.
Very good. Heart being the 0. Very good. I'm not sure I would have.
We like to.
I'm not sure I would have spotted that if you hadn't pointed it out, which is unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
It looks like he's 14 love or something. It's a funny tennis score.
Yeah,
but anyway.
Love, be better in 10 years' time when we're doing this, Tony. Yeah.
I think I might have got it with a 1-5. There's a kind of logic to it. 140s.
Yeah.
quite right to celebrate, but not as obvious as 150. But anyway,
it's quite a nice wee cool cap.
Yeah. But he's going well. 100 to go. 311, 33, another 66, and he could be under. So if he can maintain this, Cooper's second and a half down. He's still going, coming through strong in 4 with Adam Gibson. He's only 14 of him, and he's a Scottish Summer Meet champion. Here's Adam, 14-year-old, and he's coming back hard on this final 100. But still Keir, looking very good. And if he can do that again, he'll be under 420.
Yeah, I get the feeling the 420 on the nose is an adjusted short course time.
Yeah, long course conversion down, agreed. And he's maybe getting closed in a little. If he can just push on this final 25, does look like Adam's going to come through to get second.
Maybe 416. 415, 416 would have been his short course time, converted to 420, so that's pretty much on.
We wouldn't convert to a long course time to
the long course convert to short course. It's
whatever. He's done a 416.4, which
the
is
other
a
way around
big improvement. Would have made more.
Yeah,
but 416 is a very good improvement.
Well done, Adam, and well done, Cooper.
Yeah, all of those
almost on the nose, but the first two good PBs, guys.
So penultimate one of these.
Again, 7 X's. Lane 3.
Robert, you're not going to tempt me to ask you to explain.
Well, the first where it has a knee, it's at the beginning with an X, it's East District.
I know that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure most of the listeners who want to know
might know. Yeah. Yeah. Derek Oldham, Heart of Midlothian in 1. 2 is in a Scout from Geary. 3 Ben Toward, Tynemouth. 4 Kyle Connolly, South Lanarkshire. 5 Sam Ruff, City Glasgow. 6 Jamie Ferris, Aberdeen. 7 Jasper Broom, South Ayrshire, and 8 Gannon Robertson, University of Stirling. Well, this one's 415 to 418, and one thing that's nice to see is South Ayrshire. A lot of their swimmers are doing 400s and 800s, so they've got a swimmer in this one doing a 400. Jasper Broom.
Strong start in 4.
And over on the far side, that's where the action is with the sole non-Scot Ben Toward going pretty strongly. First one under a minute, 59.42 in the Scout. Just over half a second back. Geary swimmer. Nice start from Ben. Let's see if he can maintain that. He's a good body length clear of a line of 4 guys.
Yeah, it's very tight, isn't it?
Yeah, Kyle Connolly in 4 coming through.
Yeah, he's come through.
Yeah, Kyle now
into second.
Looks quite menacing. He moved up to Skilbride in the last year or so, and he'll be enjoying himself up there, doing a lot of distance work with Andy and the team.
Yeah,
and looking good, coming to halfway.
All of a sudden he's second.
2:04.76.
Going with him, it's Sam Ruff, City of Glasgow swimmer.
So if he can maintain this, maybe something like a 4:13, 4:14 at worst. Looking good though.
He does. Sam looks good beside him as well. He's National Age Group champion, only 14. He's the Academy member as well, and he did his 4:16 entry time at the North District Open back in November.
Another 32. Well, yeah, and it's a fast 32 as well. So he's doing his best to try and build on this.
Yeah.
you can see the coaches at the side with the arms going, giving our swimmers plenty of encouragement here. Well, Kyle Connolly doesn't seem to need to, you know, encouragement. He's going pretty strongly. He's still fastest guy in the pool.
Yeah, 4:12 maybe.
Now he just needs to try and pick it up again on the final 100. Give himself half a chance of getting inside that 14 mark, 4:14. 4:15.92. Let's see if we can take a couple of seconds off that. Get under 4:14. A high 32. Oh, even a high 32 will do it.
Yep. Sam's sticking with him though, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's trying hard. Going well as Dara Oldham in lane 1 has really come back strong in this second half as well, and he's maybe on it.
A 4:13.70. Come on, Kyle.
Ooh, nice.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, we'll give you that one.
Give me that one.
4:13.56 for Kyle. Dara, 4:16.77, so that's an improvement of the second half for him. Sam Ruff, 4:17.23. Just slightly down.
Well done, guys.
Yeah, nice swim.
Another couple of good PBs. Sam Ruff finishing in third, just a fraction over his entry time. Well done to the first two home there. Great swims. If you've had quite an occasion in the pool, Blake Herman, I think this is swim 3 for him.
Yep.
Inverclyde in 1. Andrew Patterson, who's certainly had at least one swim, maybe this is his third one. City of Glasgow in 2. Lewis Maxwell Powell's London Bass Club. I think that's maybe his first swim of the day in 3. Taylor Horseman, Tadcaster 4. Thomas Earley, Aquajets in Newcastle 5. Benjamin Thomas, Burrow Stockton 6. Finch Geary, Step Rock 7. And Hayden Stirling, St Thomas.
No, I think Lewis was in the 100 fly earlier on.
Did he? Right.
He's looking strong here. Fast start from him.
So this one's got entry times all 4:15, low up to highs. So we should have a very tight contact test. Always get one or two that are a little bit faster. Don't have an arrow formation, sadly.
No, far from it.
Going out strongly is aforementioned Lewis Maxwell Powell's.
Finch Geary going with him.
Yeah. And a couple of guys, in fact 3 of them, under the minute.
So that's a nice solid start for Lewis and Finch. Not really making a big move, just.
Yeah, I think Finch does a bit of triathlon as well, open water, so he'll enjoy a 400. Now he's just slipped into the lead, fastest in the pool by half a second. We'll see if the rest are bidding their time. One that's well tailed off at this stage is Andrew Patterson. Hayden Stirling with a wee bit to do to try and keep with these guys as well, as is the far side Blake Herdman. But there's 5 very much in the race here.
Yep.
Coming through strongly in 7 now. Finch Geary still to try and keep this one going. Benjamin Thomas on his shoulder. He's slipped into second rather. 2 of them turning together. And we're going to have a change of leader again. Thomas going to go maybe half a metre clear. Lewis still going pretty well on that far side, but Benjamin Thomas has significantly picked this up.
It's a big burst, isn't it?
Yeah, 30.99. And for the B final, it's something like, is it a 406?
No, 404.72. So I think that's a tough ask.
Just got to do a negative split, that's all.
Quite a big negative split.
A big one, yeah.
Focusing on his
Very
PB, hopefully, for Benjamin, and he's looking strong. 31 there again, so he's way faster than anyone else in the pool.
Nice to see if he get under 410.
Yeah, he's really burst away on this second half of this 400. And under 410 is possible. We'll
30,
see.
38 and a bit gives him a chance.
Yeah.
32, he's picked it up again.
Not slightly slower, that one. Actually, he was a 31.4, but he's got a kick through.
Right.
Lewis is coming back strong, but he's probably left it a wee bit late.
Are you convinced he'll be under 410?
He's got to do a 31.4.
Got to say yes.
I would say he's going to be within 0.2 either way.
Edging your bets. Yeah, he probably is going to be about 0.2, but he'll be under.
Here we go.
There we are. Well done, Benjamin.
Lewis, 413, so he's nice for both him and Finch, both getting that 413.
Nice PBs for both the guys. Taylor Horseman, very much on his entry time, just a fraction over it. Well done to the first two home. Well done, Ben. Get under 410. Fabulous.
Right, so we have a swim off. We have Alana Wilson in 4, Eva Bremner in 5. This is for event 304. I think we decided this was for reserve, didn't we? Because they've already swum this afternoon, if I remember rightly. 1:15.32. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is for either first or second reserve.
2 red caps.
So, Alana, 1:15.32 was the time they did earlier. Generally speaking, in a swim off, people go faster, but Alana in particular has already done another 100 IM in between time, so we'll just see how they both manage on this. Fast start from Eva. Very similar caps, aren't they?
Yeah.
Fast start from Morpeth, Eva Bremner. She's got half a body length already, so
good camera shot as they come in.
Yeah.
Let's see what the technique is off the wall.
It's a reasonably sizable lead, but I suspect Alana will really push hard on this second 50 to try and get back into this.
Needs to have a very good turn.
But it looks like it's going to be Eva. See if Alana can come through on a turn. It's a good turn from Alana.
It was a good turn, but she's got work to do.
Yeah. She's given it a good go, though, isn't she?
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be Eva.
Eva's got it.
And as ever, almost a second faster.
Yeah.
So if she'd done that, she'd have been second or third fastest into the C final. But I think that was her C final, unless somebody withdraws. And I'm pretty sure that was to get the second reserve slot.
Was Alana Wilson's time also
faster than her entry time? So that's nice.
So good.
Well done.
Good.
Always worth doing it. So a slight change of pace here. Final event.
So if you're still with us, I hope you are. If you've got time and you want to dash and stick the kettle on for a cuppa, this will take best part of 20 minutes, a wee bit under 20 minutes. So we should have 8 swimmers taking part in this one. Just double check, they're all there.
They are all there.
They are indeed. 7 will be swimming this evening, or hopefully swimming this evening. So the lane 1, we have Abby Whitfield, Derwentside and Gateside. Jennifer Smith goes in 2 from the Borough of Stockton. Ava Ross, City Glasgow 3. Lily Eben from City Sunderland in 4. Matilda Bassendale, Forth Valley Tridents 5. Abby Coventry at Morpeth in 6. She's done a big variety, Abby.
Yeah.
And Rebecca Malling, the Elks Hill Sharks,
Back in as
7.
well.
Yeah. And Kirsten Mackay. This is maybe Kirsten's first swim from Finns in lane number 8. Was you south of the border. Finns is actually the club from Glenroth, not Glenroth, is from Kirkcaldy.
Obviously.
In Fife. Just the other side of where we are.
So this is first 100.
106.24. Good to see Eva Ross, who does a good mixture of City Glasgow swimmer, having a go at this. No real surprise to see the Welsh Hill swimmer as well, Rebecca Malling, doing this. And of course Abby Coventry for Morpeth, who swims as a Scot at the age groups. It's lane 4 at the advantage. Lily Ebden from Sunderland, red cap there. Eva Ross in second, Rebecca Malling in third. Times range from 17:46, 47, 47, 48 rather, for the two girls in the middle, out to 8, 10 and 11 the outside lanes. So roughly 25 seconds of a difference between fastest and slowest. And you would, with an with a distance event like this, if they all swim to their entry times, you would get a narrow formation. Well, we've got kind of a narrow formation at this side of the pool, but it really should be from the middle to the side. Lanes 4 and 3 going well. So the Sunderland swimmer with the advantage still, really, from Eva. At this side, Rebecca Malling is in charge of the 4 swimmers here.
So gone to a bit of a rhythm now.
Yeah, pretty steady now. We'll have settled in, having gone 300 now. So turning around about the 3:30 mark. Scoreboard has just sort of died on us.
It has.
At the venue. The turn was a little bit inside 3:30.
Yeah, 3:26, round about that. Try and keep an eye on it just to give a sense of where they're at. So that's 300. And these two have got into. There we go, back on. It always helps to be able to see the times.
As you can see the splits, Lily and Eva both on a 35, Lily just a little bit faster. Rebecca, who's third, pacing 36, with Abby Coventry pacing that last one at a 35. She's closed down a little bit, but she's got to go a little bit faster to try and claw back on the leading two, as has Rebecca. She needs to pick up if these girls want to be there or thereabouts. Still only gone 400. As you can see, Lily just taking about half a second out of the lead. Eva won't want Lily to get away from her here. She'll want to try her and stick with her, but easier said than done.
Yeah. It's a hard event to get right. If you just overdo it at any stage, you can blow yourself up. There's always that risk, but doesn't look like Lily's doing that at the moment.
Yeah,
she's doing a very steady race. She's third at the North East England short course age groups just recently, where she did her 17:47. So it's not long ago that she did that time. She's swimming slightly under that pace at the moment.
Yeah. Certainly taking about half a second from Eva Ross for every 50 that we've been doing, because seen the challenge from the other two swimmers, Abby and Matilda, and she's responded, and she's now picked the pace up. It is only 500 they've gone, so there's still plenty time for these other three girls a little bit further back to try and close.
And they've got each other company, haven't they, these three here on the near side? That'll help.
It's a question of not blasting it, keep perspective in what you're trying to do. Abby Coventry now just beginning to pick it up again, along with Matilda Massingdale.
Yeah, those three are.
And Rebecca dropped a 36. Well, it's a quick 34, and then it's a high 36. So it's important she keeps the rhythm going. Abby's a bit more steadier on maybe a low 36. The three of them virtually together.
Wow.
So we could have a change. Matilda now, and Abby just eased past Rebecca. Her leader's still going well though. But both of them in a high 35. Matilda is the one that's beginning just to pick up a little. I know she's still a fair way back, but we've not even gone halfway.
No, just she's got the chance if she can keep that pace going.
Yeah.
Still
about 10 metres to make up.
It does look a little bit like Lily is consolidating that lead at the front there. 35.5. Well, 0.1 really, not that much difference. So
yeah, just, the other two girls have just got to pick it up again.
Eva missed out on a medal at Snags in this just. Abby Coventry back in lane 7 there. Lane 6, sorry. She was silver medalist at Snags earlier in the year. And return 8.10. So they're now repping. They've been in the high 110s, 111s for the last 400 or 500. So they're in that 740 pace, 1740 pace. So definitely faster than what they were entered in.
I think Lily's still pacing fairly consistently around the 35.5 mark. Eva Ross in the high 35s. And swimmer at third place, Matilda Bassingdale, swimming under the Forth Valley Trident spanner, but she's up from Hampshire. Portsmouth North Sea is the club she swims for down there. We have, I won't say ringers, but we have one or two swimmers who have, when they've been up here, elected to swim for Forth Valley Tridents. That has been the case when Snags was on in April. One or two swimmers did come up, and those are swimmers that I hadn't come across at West Districts, Tony, and hence the reason. I think Eve Palmer was one who swam particularly well. I think she's a 14-year-old, and I'm not sure whether it's Portsmouth area or Sussex, somewhere down in the south of England.
Well, I know there was a swimmer swam for West Lothian a couple of years ago who was Italian, but her grandparents were from the area in West Lothian, and they would come back visiting every year, and she legitimately was coming back as a Scot. She did very well, just name escapes me, but and she chose to swim for West Lothian given her grandparental heritage in the area.
Well, this is Very composed swim here from Lily. It's consistent 35s. Pacing around 71 second pace, 110, 111s roughly. Eva Ross.
Those last two have been under 111, so
has been very consistent as well, but consistent with maybe an extra third of a second or so more. But comfortably in second. Getting towards the wall area, the 1,000 metre mark. This is where they just need to keep working. Eva Ross just a little bit faster than she's been. Well, if Eva wants to try and close, she's got to try and find maybe half a second, if she can, on every single 50.
Yeah, I mean, Matilda's definitely going well at the moment, isn't she? Yeah. So she does feel like she's closing up on Eva.
We'll see what the gap is there. 43.04 for Lily.
Another 110.
47.86. Well, she's dropped a second.
Yeah, so she's.
Yeah.
Matilda's definitely.
That was where she needed to try and at least maintain 35 and a halves. And if anything, Lily's looks as though she's trying to pick it up again.
Yep, she's looking strong actually. 35.
It's very consistent, 35 and virtually almost a 35
well, the last
and a half.
3 100s have been 110.77, 110.86, 110.95. So that's pretty good going, I would say.
Eva Ross a 35.41, virtually the same as Lily, but it's like she does a good one and then it just slips the next one half a second or so. Let's see if she's picked anything up. 35 again, 35 and a half, very consistent. Whereas Eva, a high 35.
Yep.
So it's again this. She has to find half a second, she's losing half a second.
I think I'd be very surprised if Lily doesn't take this one. She's another 110.93 there, so the last 3 100s have been in within 0.9 of each other, 0.09 of each other. It's very, very good pace work here from Lily, and it feels to me she's got the win sewn up. It's about the time now, famous last words possibly, but
Abby Coventry, maybe a 3 metres or so clear in fourth of Rebecca Malling. Jennifer Smith and Abby Whitfield having a good contest over that far side, a little between those two, second or so, with Kristen Mackay, the back marker. Pace just slipped a wee bit.
Yeah. It's 111 that time.
Yeah, that's the thing, that just sort of hit the wall in this part of the race. It's very difficult to keep that steady pace going once you get to about 1,000 metres. You really want to keep that pace as much as possible going. She'll want to try and pick it up maybe in the next 100 or so. Still a healthy lead though. 250 metres to go. 35, well, slightly slower than she's been. But Eva Ross is also half a second slower on that 50. And Matilda at 36.18, so very similar to Eva Ross. Have to know if Lily's managing to pick this up a wee bit. Maybe just a fraction. feel that Eva Ross is just slowing down. Yeah, 36.2. Tilda turning in a 36.88. So the swimmers behind the leader are going significantly slower and dropping further back.
Yeah, no, Lily's really kept on it in the last, again, she's in the 111s, but she's been very consistently in that. And another 35, exactly the same split as the previous one. So it's another 111.04 or something. So she's...
yeah, we've a scoreboard that goes red or green for the previous 50, and occasionally see an orange.
Yep. Is where Lily is at the moment, on an orange.
This is an orange. She's been virtually an orange for a lot of these splits, very much on the 35.5 throughout. Well, yeah,
faster, yeah.
35.54.
So 111.06 that time.
Yeah. Eva Ross 36.09. So it's just building that lead half a second every 50th second, every 100 or so. Just gets her further and further away.
So she'll hear the bell. Be a lovely, lovely sound for Lily.
Certainly will be.
She somewhere deserves this bell, and she comes in. Just a 34 point, do you reckon?
Yeah, well,
no, 35.5. Yeah. See if she can do 34, and that will bring her in around 17.37. So that would be a very, very nice 10-second improvement for her.
Should be pretty near that 17.37.
Good race going on down here in 6 and 7, but it's going to be Lily. Very good.
Good call, Tony. We'll get a 17.47 for Eva. Just about. Yeah.
Who's going to get, look at this race here at the end of a 1500. Rebecca Malling. Bellshill v Morpeth again, like it was in that breaststroke swim off, and this time it's Bellshill that gets the measure.
So PB for first two home. Still a few seconds over. Rebecca Malling get it. Nice to see her under 18 minutes, and a big bit, 15-second improvement. Kind of like Lily, big improvement. Abby Coventry. She improves her time by a second or so. Well,
every second counts.
And the last two home complete the race. So thanks everyone joining us. So from Robert Taylor and Tony Rose, back for finals this afternoon. There's the final result.
5 o'clock, isn't it?
5 o'clock. So if you're able to join us, please do so. This is the end of session 8, so thank you very much for joining us this afternoon.